Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mevlin back here again with another Alchemy Stars video, and for this one I'll be taking Odi to Ascension 3. So I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought this character was kinda meh. In fact, I had no intentions of building her until I tried her out and realized that she is absolutely busted when it comes to killing bosses with giant health. So I've been sitting on this treasure chest of a character for quite a while. As you can see, I have her at max breakthrough. In fact, she is the first 5-star, I think, that I had max breakthrough, and I never built her, and I feel so dumb because she's actually really good. And the reason why I didn't think she was good was I was looking at her breakthrough, and you can see it's all about her active skill. The first one reduces the cooldown by 1 turn, and then the last one deals damage to all enemies instead of a 3 cluster. And I read her active skill and I was like, this doesn't sound super good. Deal some damage, some slow, some poison. 2 stacks of poison for 2 rounds means it's gonna do 4% of a max health, and in my head, I wasn't super impressed. But the fact that this is a 3-round cooldown means that you could probably use this ability around 3 times in a boss fight, which means you'll be doing 12% of the boss's max HP just from the poisons of her active skill, which is actually really good, considering that's only a portion of her damage. Now the rest of her kit, her chain combo, has some poisons as well. It has one of my favorite shape, the column shape. It's kind of long range, also does AoE. Like this is definitely one of my favorite shapes in the game, and the reason why she's super good is going to be her equipment skill. The reason why also that I didn't think it was good was because this starts off at 20%. I have her equipment at max, that's why you see 70%, but it starts off at 20%, and when I saw that, I was not impressed. I didn't think it goes all the way to 70%. I thought maybe 40%, maybe 50%, but the fact that it goes all the way to a 70% chance to inflicting poison on every single normal attack, this could stack up like crazy, especially if you got a couple of converters, making sure that you're able to basic attack every other turn. This hero is insane when it comes to killing bosses. If you don't know what poison does, it deals damage proportional to the boss's maximum health. Definitely one of the strong debuffs in the game. And speaking of her equipment, definitely max her equipment first. I'd say even max her equipment before you bring her to Ascension 3, because like I said, it starts off at 20% and it goes all the way up to 70% once you max it. And this is going to be the reason why Odi is super good in terms of boss fight. And finally, this is also the reason why I'm going to be ascending my Odi before everyone else. I do have Midgard in this account, but I haven't ascended Midgard yet. But I'm going to be ascending Odi first because of the fact that once you bring her to Ascension 3, she can start doing diagonal basic attacks. That way you can stack even more poisons with her equipment skill. But there is one problem with Odi, and that some bosses in the Spire are immune to poison. If you see this V-shaped icon in the boss's health bar, if you click on it, you'll see that it means that they're immune to burn, poison, bleeding, and any other type of dot damage. So do note that Odi, even though she's absolutely good, she is not very good in very specific fights where the boss is immune to poison. So that is everything you need to know about Odi, so let's take her to Ascension 3. So unfortunately, with the team that I have right now, there's no way for me to beat floor 43. I got a couple of Awakened 1s. In fact, I think my team is like 1 Awakened 3, an Awakened 2 Midgard, and then the rest of my team are just level 1 Awakened 1. So my team is way too weak for floor 43 that I can't really showcase Odi in the proper floors where the boss have a lot of health. The highest floor that I could showcase her is going to be here in floor 40. Unfortunately, this boss is a bit easy, so I might have to create another video just to show you how OP the poison damage is from Odi. But here in floor 40 with Gertrude, we can see a little bit of how OP her poisons are. I think it goes all the way to 8k damage, which is not too bad. But you gotta trust me in this one, once you get to higher floors of the Spire, we're gonna see that damage completely ramp up. But here we managed to get raw time. We have 3 stacks of poisons on the boss. I'm gonna switch to Odi, that way I want to get 5 stacks, see how much damage that's gonna do. I'm actually going to end my turn right here, that way with this raw attack I can do more poison. This is why I like this ability a lot. The fact that it's got decent range, meaning it's sort of a sniper ability, but at the same time it's still a detonator ability because it's a 3 with area effect. So it's like half and half, a little bit of range and a little bit of detonator skill, which is probably why this is my favorite favorite shape in the game. Here, I'm just gonna run with Odi, kill this little mob on the right while I wait for my cooldowns. Yeah, unfortunately, man, this is like not the best place to showcase Odi. And it's like 8k damage, which is not too bad. Not too bad. I feel like once we get to higher levels, though, it should probably get to like somewhere like maybe 15k per 5 tick. I'm gonna see that damage later on. Here, I'm gonna teleport, make sure I kill this little snake thingy. More poisons onto the boss. 3k, that's not too bad. Yeah, like I said, like her poison is just on top of everything that she does damage wise, because her chain combo is pretty good. And her, when you do her active, actually the slow is actually really useful, because a lot of bosses are not immune to slow. In fact, I think none of them are immune to slow, if I'm not mistaken. So you can slow any boss, and that makes you, allows you to like dodge a lot of their abilities, which I think is pretty good. I actually underestimate the value of slow here. Here, I'm gonna do a big turn. Hopefully proc the boss's shield, or whatever we call it, the invul. Not sure if I do though, we're still at 50%, but we got more poison stacks. Yeah, look, that's 4k, and if that boss was a 2x2, that's 4k multiplied by 4, so she does like 16k. She does a lot, man, she really does a lot. Although all she does is damage, and the slow is a form of crowd control, that's enough for me, I think. Like, I know I like to say that, you know, if a hero only does damage, it's not very good, but honestly, the fact that it's like scaling off the boss's health is kind of why I think she's kind of broken. Here, I'm gonna teleport here, kill this, get this green run. So I'm gonna heal with Uriah. Also, let me guys know what I think about Uriah. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I don't really have a choice because there's no other healers in green, but she's kind of meh, but at the same time her healing seems kind of insane. But you know, she's the only healer in green, so I probably have to A3 her eventually. And here the boss is at 30% and our cooldowns are up. We're gonna do a huge run here and the boss should be dead. Like I said, man, I'm probably gonna have to redo another especially I think floor 77. If you guys have done the spire for the other colors, or even in green, imagine Odi in floor 77 where the boss is immune to chain combos and the boss is immune to active skills. Odi's basic attack and poison ability is gonna shine. But we gotta first upgrade the rest of our team, that way we can clear floor 43 of the spire. That floor is so dumb, but it's gonna take me a while. I'll probably need to like A3 my Migard and probably one more, and probably also increase my weapons so I can beat that boss. But this one's pretty easy. Easy clean kill, GG. And that's it for this one, man. Sorry that it's not a super strong argument for building Odi, but hear me out. Here's the logic here. She's going to do more than 20% of any boss's HP because of her poison stacking, and since there's 5 units in your team, if every single team member does 20% of the boss's HP, then everyone has done her job. And I'm pretty sure Odi is going to do more than 20% of the boss's HP, and this is why I think she deserves a slot in your team comps. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.